Dia de los Muertos, and hello in around the corner I bring to you the most demonic way to level up any build in the game. This is the power of the dead.
Summon Skeletons was and is one of the most overpowered skills in the Path of Exile, even in the current nerfed state. And the eternal question is, can you level up with the Summon Skeletons from level 10 to 70 while not investing into minion nodes in the passive tree? And the short answer is yes, absolutely you can. And here are some details on the process. The main idea is not to invest into leveling nodes on the tree and as a result waste a bunch of refunds passives later, but take the summon skeletons and as a result invest everything into your survival nodes for your future build. You start as any class and level up to level 10 to get access to summon skeletons. I usually prefer to use raised zombies since they would also be handy as mid shield for actual skeleton DPS later. And generally I would recommend getting skeleton set up as early as Brutus fight in Act 1 to get through that faster and easier. From there you can easily go through the game even on 4-link with summon skeletons, minion damage, melee splash and onslaught support. In Act 3 you will gain access to the library and majority of skill gems in the game from Spinoza, just complete the quest to get the vendor menu. From there I would recommend get at least summon skeletons, minion damage, melee splash, feeding frenzy. And if you have 5 or 6 link, let alone the tabula rasa, you will get also the multi-strike and physical damage support. When you reach the level 34, start to use the Charian Golem in 4-link with zombies, minion damage and minion speed. Setting up custom damage taken with convocation and vulnerability is also great for smooth experience and less button clicks. And if you are not lazy as me and can click several more buttons, just use the flash offering and desecrate for DPS boost where it actually matters. By that point you can get from Dust Duel to technically press less buttons and Alberon Warpath unique boots as soon as you hit level 49 for +1 maximum skeletons. But before that, at start of Act 6, unfortunately there is a monster DPS spike and you will not be able to progress further with pure DPS skeletons. Here are some trade-offs for your non-summoner passive tree with 0 minion life. I was forced to swap 1 DPS gem to Elemental Army and run Purity of Elements over Pride to match my survivability of skeletons with the monster DPS. I used the Essence Worm to run my aura since at this point I was using Mind over Matter with big mana pool for tank. But if you are not going for the mana based tank, you pretty much can run any aura anyway. When you get through several first areas of Act 6, relative monster damage goes down and you can focus on pure damage in your skeleton links, retaining the Purity of Element aura until level 70. Of course, if it is a league start, you can farm your tabula rasa in Act 9 Blood Aqueducts with natural drops of Humility Divination card. Also at this point you can start to level up your actual gems in the second weapon set for your endgame builds. Finishing the game is rather straightforward. You will notice some DPS loss to the end of the Act 10, but it is more wasted time than something that prevents you from killing actual Kitawa. And surprisingly, entering white maps on the levels 61 or maybe 62 is really easy, and getting those last several levels to swap to your build is relevantly easy while getting early Atlas completion. And I am Foxy Shanks, I am doing video guides on the YouTube, I have forum threads on the Path of Exile official forums or the links down below, and of course, happy
Good find, Exile. More, Exile. Go find more.